last light or something.
All right, people. It's our first day in Boston. And here we go. And this is what it looks like out there. Let's go check it out. Come on. All right, people. Here we go. Check it out. You have the water out there.
Now everything's coming.
Oh. Maybe I should get us an Uber.
What?
An Uber.
I feel fine. You want an Uber?
Here we go.
I think we need one.
Come on, babe. No, and there's a wetness here.
Huh?
No, they're right here. Look.
You don't have to shoot.
Well, hold on. We're just gonna have to. I know. We go back. Go back. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is not it. Here, I got it, Nana. Hold on. We're trying, but it's just the wind is murder. Hold on. Here, do it on mine. Hold on, let's get back over there. Let's get back over here. Right here, babe, this way. We're going back. We get. All right, people. We took a little Uber over here because we couldn't walk. It's just treacherous. But here we are. Look at that. We had a little rain over there. A snow blizzard in Houston, and it does not compare to this. So you can see that.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going over there, to the Boston Tea Party Museum. Woo-hoo! There's the Children's Museum right there. Let's check this out. Woo. We're moving, people. We are moving. It's a cold one. My hands are freezing up. Here we go. We're going to the party here. Just around the corner. History's just around the corner, people. There we go. See him. 11. Let's go in.
Yeah, probably gonna be better than what I came up with for you guys anyway.
Whew.
That's exactly it. Yeah. You got it. Their name, your name has to be in there.
Check that out there, people. It's got that right there.
We'll go through that.
It's a ship museum. Hello, hello.
You're more than welcome to go inside and gift shop with you if you'd like. That is open to everyone.
Sounds good. Yeah, we got a ticket for, I don't know what time it is, but that's who's doing it.
No problem.
Thank you.
Between 11:15 and 11:30, we're going to start scanning tickets over here at the union.
All right, let's go inside.
So 2 really good shopper. All right, have a good day and enjoy.
Thank you, thank you.
Ma. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Come on, babe. Here we go into the Tea Party Museum gift shop, of course, where we can have all the little knickknacks right there. Boston Tea Party. Definitely have to take some of these.
Pay for it. It was okay.
It's right in here, babe.
it says I don't have space, so you're gonna have to send them to me.
Look, babe. We'll take some of these over here. No, I'm talking about you. And we have one of these.
Oh, is he up here in this area somewhere? Okay.
And we have all kind of goodies here. Little bear. Oh yeah. Pick a few of those. Shot, shot, shot. No, just the little.
I don't. Those are useful.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I get a patch.
Okay, Mira. There you go. See that? Of course, we have little glasses here, and of course, we have plenty of literature. What in the world is that, people? And there he is. See how much these babies are. 15, not bad. Not bad, Liberty. See what oh, little tea sifters or filters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, the old slingshots. See that? Chase the squirrels away. That's us. And we have the old bottle openers, which we will be taking some after the tour. There they are. And here we go, Neptune himself. They, what time is ours, Nana?
11:30.
Oh, okay, good. I was saying.
We're good.
Okay. Gloves.
Oh, and then the easy plug. Just a teapot thing. What are you seeing over here?
Those little shots. Key open. Walking around here, and I did fail to see that one up there. Wait, did you see this one up here? And look at these up here.
Did you get that in your video?
What, babe? Look at these ships, guys. Yeah. Ships. I like that one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I took a picture. All right, people, we're gonna go on this Tea Party, Boston Tea Party Museum tour.
11:30
Not yet. Come on.
tickets can be scanned down here at the East Meeting House.
Put it in my backpack.
Do you have it?
I can't be on. Wait, where do you open
It's it only opens on one side because the zipper broke and
I like the way
sewed it
it's
shut.
You ready, Nana?
Yes, but I'm currently. You got it.
You with the group of 5?
Yeah.
Wonderful. You can all start getting ready to stop.
All right, put your gloves on because it's cold.
The surprise is I'm gonna have to pay to check her bag.
All
No.
3 of you are good to go. You can right inside.
Thank you, thank you.
Waiting out there, I suppose.
Thank you.
Your father now.
Over here, Nana. Come on closer. Over here.
Very reasonable start.
To the front.
Yet another meeting of the body of the people here in Old South Meeting House. Tonight is the 16th day of December, 1773, and I'm sure all of you, like I, have already grown sick and tired of all of these talks and negotiations concerning the tea and the taxes placed upon it. Now, my name is Elizabeth Maverick McIntosh, and I'm far more interested in actions than I am in speeches. So, it's a good thing you met me before Samuel Adams. And you've probably already heard of my husband, Ebenezer McIntosh, because he is the captain of the Southenders gang here in Boston, and he's been leading some of the more, we're going to use the word lively protests in the streets. There's not usually a lot of this sitting and talking and negotiating with me and my husband involved. In my opinion, this sort of meeting doesn't get us very far, and it hasn't in the past. And while some of my fellow sons and daughters of liberty don't always agree with how my husband and I have reacted to certain events, I have proof that our reactions have been working better than just sitting around and talking. I mean, 8 years ago, when the Stamp Act was placed on us, my husband was the man who led the mob in a direct act of protest. And a lot of you were in that mob, so you probably remember what you did, because you dismantled the Master of Stamps' office brick by brick, burned some leftover pieces, then tore the doors off the governor's mansion and just paraded his belongings to the streets. It worked pretty well. It got the Stamp Act repealed in less than a year. Welcome inside, friends. And I married my husband 2 months after the repeal. I was very impressed. We now have 2 children together, so thank you for participating in that riot. Which means that we here in Boston are not strangers to loud protests. During this meeting, I'd like to encourage everyone in this room to make their voices heard. So during this meeting, if you hear something you agree with, you have a few ways you can express that. You may stomp your feet. Try that out with me. You're stomping your feet. There you go. Or if you don't want to stomp your feet, you may pound the pews wherever you can. Try that. Here you can. Pound it. There you go. Or you may shout, "Hear, hear."
Here.
Or well said.
Well said.
There you go. Or if feeling particularly excited, you can use a huzzah. Not something you got it. I love the energy. We'll practice together. I will say hip hip, and you'll all say us all with me, making a fist and punching there as you say it. Well, I know you're ready. All right, ready? So it's hip hip. Huzzah! Hip hip. Huzzah! Perfect. You're all naturals. Now, you'll also hear things you don't like, and in that case, again, you may stomp your feet or pound the furniture. Go on, be loud about it. You may also boo. I already know that one. You can also hiss. This is my favorite. Or if you're feeling particularly rude, you can use our rudest word, which is fight. That's spelled F-I-E. When it comes to the very rude hand gesture that I will also teach you right now, simply make a fist. Stick up your thumb, place your thumb on your nose, raise the flag, wave the flag, there you go. Turn to whomever it is you want to offend and say, fight! Excellent work, already making enemies, and we've just started. Welcome to Boston. So, now that you know how to conduct yourselves during this meeting, we'd like to welcome the leader of this meeting, Mr. Samuel Adams. Huzzah!
Good day to you all. We are gathered here today to discuss yet another crisis, forced upon us by Parliament, supposedly on behalf of our monarch, King George III. Out in Boston Harbor are 3 ships, the Eleanor, the Dartmouth, and the Beaver, and their holds are bursting with 340 crates of East India Company tea. Now, under the law, each of these vessels has 20 days to unload its cargo and pay the duty or tax on tea. Tomorrow is the 20th day for the ship Dartmouth, making this body of the people all the more important. For this is your final chance to effect these events in our favor! Now, earlier this day it was requested that the ship's owner, Francis Roach, should obtain word from our esteemed Royal Governor Thomas Hutchinson, a man who abandoned the cause of the people years ago. Yet, he is the only one who can grant a pass to allow these ships to return to England without landing their pernicious cargoes. Now, Mr. Roach, he did leave us several hours ago. We await his return, and we cling to the hope that the governor will listen to reasons. For if that cargo is unloaded, it shall be you, the people of Boston, who shall be forced to pay this unjust tax on tea. As we all know, this is not the first time Parliament has set forth taxes upon us, and without our consent. It was only 8 short years ago, in 1765, when Lord Grenville saw fit to tax our letters, our newspapers, all of our printed documents under the Stamp Act. Yes, many were outraged by the Stamp Act, and many did set to the streets, but I am not the only one to be outspoken on the issue of the Stamp Act. I see we have Mr. Thomas Porter. You've always been vocal on the issue of taxation, so what say you on the Stamp Act?
Parliament not only taxed our paper and our ink, they even taxed our dice and our cards.
Well said, sir, and I'm sure you're not just outraged because of your massive gambling habit. It wasn't taxing fun, I will admit, but we were told that these taxes were meant to repay our debt from the French and Indian War, a debt for which we've already paid 1,000 times over. Was it not our fathers, our brothers, many of us who fought alongside the King's army during that conflict? If there was ever a debt to be paid, I say we did so at the expense of blood, and on that good New England blood. This is a price we have paid far too often. Yes. Lest we forget the 5 innocent Bostonians who were gunned down on King Street in March of 1770, massacred by the very British regulars who were sent to protect our streets. Now, it was thanks to the work of my cousin, John Adams, we gave those men a fair trial, and the entire 29th Regiment was soon recalled thereafter. But the recall of 1 regiment alone is not enough. I say nothing short of a total evacuation of the town by all these bloody-backed troops shall satisfy the public mind or preserve the peace. But our cries, as loud and valiant as they may be, are not heard by those in Parliament. After the Stamp Act was repealed at the behest of our king, those greedy ministers in Parliament next saw fit to pinch our pewter candlesticks, our paints, our lead, our glass, tea, were all taxed under a man who we thought was our friend in Parliament, the good name of Charles Townshend. May God rest his spirit. Now, Mr. Porter's anger has been echoed by others as well. James Brewer, I heard that your house needed new windows, but with the tax on glass, how did you manage to pay for them during the Townshend Acts?
I did not pay for them. I was forced to choose between putting windows or putting food in my children's bellies.
Thank you, sir, but there is no need to weep so openly. You may dry those tears from your eyes, for in response to outrages such as these, merchants banded together. We signed non-importation agreements, stating that we would no longer buy or sell any of these unjustly taxed goods. Many of the women in Boston joined in with non-consumption agreements, promising that these English goods would not enter their homes. It is by your united efforts, by your united resolves, you forced many of these Townshend duties to be repealed. But there does appear to be an ever-growing hole in the purse of the English treasury, and now their greedy eyes have turned to our tea. If Lord North wishes to force a 3 pence per pound tax on tea to signify the supremacy of Parliament and its supposed right to tax the colonies, then I say we deserve the right to demand representation there! The Magna Carta of 1215, our Charter of 1691. These are the very founts of our British liberties, and they make it clear. No British subject can be taxed without consent of their representatives. If they expect us to pay taxes like Englishmen, to go to war and fight like Englishmen, then we have the same basic rights as Englishmen. We must all cling to the spirited words of James Otis that echoed from State House Square and rang through these beloved colonies like a trumpet from heaven. Taxation without representation is tyranny, and the time for petition and compromise is over! Huzzah!
Mr. Adams, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but Mr. Roach returned with a message from the governor.
It seems that the governor is willing to grant anything consistent with the laws and his duty to the king.
Excellent.
But
there's more.
Orders that the vessels cannot leave unless a cargo is unloaded as the law demands. Now, what say you all to this? There you have it. Our governor refuses to send the tea back to England. The time has come for you, the people of Boston, to decide what to do. Therefore, I turn to you, Mrs. McIntosh.
Me, sir.
Yes, what do you think we should do with the tea?
Well, sir, I think our only option now is that salt, water, and tea should mix tonight. But what say you? Shall we destroy the tea tonight?
Any opposed? None. Moving on. Well, we have a mighty mob on our hands. But let me warn you: if you destroy this tea, you may be subject to arrest. Our families and those who harbor us will be subject to the fullest penalties of the law if we are caught. Therefore, we should do our very best to conceal our identities this night.
How shall we do that, sir?
Never fear, simple cloaks or blankets will suffice. But let us also use a symbol known to all in the colonies, our unique symbol for North America, awe-striking and independent, that of the Mohawk. Now rally, patriots! Huzzah!
Boston Harbor, a teapot tonight.
It is clear that there is nothing more a meeting can do to save this country.
That's our cue, my friends. Please rise up, gather your belongings, put on your disguises. You will not be returning to this room. You're going to follow the house, destroy the tea. Huzzah! Half 1 o'clock. Really?
My goodness. This is quite the order we want.
Yes, babe.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. All right. Well, that was all right. Here we go. I'm going to go dump the tea, people.
We're committing a crime! This is the crime of treason! Does anyone know how we punish treason? Yes, death! It's death by hanging, which I would like to avoid. And it is not our only danger! For the Navy sits about the harbor with 3 warships, the acting captain and Kingfisher, and they could stop us. But they will only open fire if
You're gonna have to cut the taking it out part. Here you go.
Ready?
Ready now.
Wait, where's your camera?
I got it right here.
I mean, wait, Nana.
We'll let some of these people go first.
Oh, you're
This
not?
rope is wet. And the
that's
hands
it.
are cold.
Take your mask. All right.
1, 2. What?
Did you get it?
I'm doing video. Picture. Dad has a video.
You got it, Ron?
I got it, but then again.
Did you get it?
My family is forced to flee Boston to New Hampshire. Unfortunately, I never get to move with them. I don't survive long enough to even see the Continental Congress. However, it's clear to my husband and my two very young children, this solution might only be found here, on the fields of battle.
I, John Parker, of lawful age, and commander of the militia in Lexington, do testify and declare that on the 19th instant, in the morning, about 1 o'clock, for months we had been preparing.
Sir, a quantity of ammunition and provisions, together with a number of cannon and small arms, have been collected at Concord for the avowed purpose of prosecuting a rebellion against His Majesty's government. Your order, sir? You will march with a corps of grenadiers and light infantry put under your command with utmost expediency and secrecy to Concord, where you will seize and destroy all ammunition, artillery, and other military stores. With pleasure. And if the opportunity presents
We
itself,
go to the market.
arrest those traitors, Hancock and others.
The British governor was watching, but we were watching them.
I rode the boats from the Somerset Inn. It confirms what my friend close to the gate, Hogan. Are you ready?
Yes. 2 ladders from Old North to tell the tale, if we are captured.
Take good care, my friend. What good is a war in without a revere?
You have my own hand. Billy will go by way of the neck, and I'll cross to Charles under Douglas.
Good luck. Godspeed.
We're gonna go to the market and it's on there. We get a wood. Come on. What happened? Okay.
They have rice bowls. They have Korean place right here. I think it's Korean. But yeah, right across the street.
No, this thing right here. Oh, I thought this was an old something, but it wasn't. I'm coming.